Hi guys, start it again. Hi guys, and welcome back. So, this week, Corgi Motorcycle. So, some of you may think this is a Welbike, slightly different. So these were built in 1948 to 1954. They made about 27,000 of these things. They were a little scooter, 98cc two-stroke, single speed, just with a clutch and go. It's similar to what people know as the Welbike. So in World War II, between 1942 and 1943, they made about 3,500 of these, or the Welbike, sorry, which predominantly were for the 1st and 2nd Airborne Divisions. They would parachute them out for the guys to go across the land, which would have been quite interesting because that's the size of the wheel, tiny little things, but could have got you a lot further than walking. A lot of them broke. I've done 3 or 4 before the actual Welbikes. Big price difference. Welbikes are roughly 10,000, £15,000 sort of things. Needed 2 or 3, so there's a big difference in the bike. But yeah, a lot of the times they threw the other ones out the planes, parachutes wouldn't open, got to the bottom, bent in half, no good. So the Italians, Germans and the Americans tried to develop one as well, but nothing like what these things did. So once the war finished, they had a lot of these frames left over and parts. So they decided to make this, which was the Corgi Motorcycle. It was a funny old thing because you bump started it to get it going. So you'd run along, push it and start the thing. The difference between this and the Welbike, this looks more like a motorbike with the fuel tank between your legs, behind the handlebars, where the Welbike, it was on the side, all designed for weight and practicality of throwing these things out there. And also they're obviously designed just to get you to where you've got to go abroad and then just dump it, throw it. These were heavier, the Corgis were a heavier bike opposed to the Welbike, mainly because weight was an issue. You know, keep it as light as possible. They did develop this on. They bought a Mark II out, which had a kickstart to make it a bit nicer. And they had 2 clutches, they had a clutch lever and a dog clutch. And basically that you folded down, it's in the box somewhere, you folded down the pedal to engage the clutch. So it's amazing these things have survived because, you know, 80 odd years old. And this one looks like it's spent its time, someone's had a little race around in the fields and, you know, woods. But it's got there. It's this is for one of my customers he's got a couple of these. So we're going to blast this right back, prime it all up ready for him. We've got a head and barrel. So the barrel is cast iron. So that we're just going to blast and leave him to do what he wants to do with it. Heat proof probably. Well, you can use 2-pack paint. 2-pack paint will take the temperature. We've done a few things like that for people in the past. And then the head is aluminium. So I'm going to vapour this. I'm going to blast it back, get all of this dirt off. Because as you can see, let me just turn the camera on. Very oxidised to where it's sat around. So we'll vapour that. Got to blast it first, then vapour it. For you new people that don't know, the dry blasting will get it back to a nice matte silver finish, and then the vapour will bring it up to a beautiful satin shine. So we can make that look a little bit nicer. So that's about it really. It's only a short one, but we've got a few bits and pieces to do there. I just thought it was just quite something interesting and different. Not everybody knows about these things. I never knew about this stuff. That's why I like doing all this different stuff. Out there in a minute, I've got anything from Triumph Kawasaki motorbikes, Volvo Amazon, an old petrol pump out there. Oh gosh, everything you could think of out there. So it's nice when you get something like this and it's totally different. So let's give it a blast.
I don't wanna be without you. breathing. Feels like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm not usually the type to rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, my knees on the floor. I'm begging for more. It's you I adore. You took me to see Versailles in the middle of July. I'm falling to the deep end, giving into my feelings, afraid to go on this ride. I'm scared to crash inside. This time I might be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow.
So that's it all blasted. I'm going to mask a couple of bits off because this bracket up here, it's been pot riveted on or something to hold it in place for a rivet. Beautiful brass. Hang on, I'll show you. Maybe painted over. You know, a lot of older stuff is fitted and then just painted over, but I'm giving the customer the option. Also, that as well, you probably saw coming up as there's blasting. I'm going to leave that. I'd rather the customer prime it and paint it. Give him the option to keep it. Barrels already, just wants heat-proof painting. You can 2-pack black them. It does take the heat. And the head. It's all blasted back. As you can see, it's a matte sort of finish. The customer didn't want to go vapoured, too shiny for the age of the bike. So that's fair play. That's no problem at all. So I want to quickly mask this off. And the top of the yoke. Then we'll get coated primer on it. What we must do is put the mask it up and flip it upside down to start with. Start with most things the wrong way and then finish on the right way. So let's go and get some masking tape. Righty ho, so that's the 1950s Corgi bike, all done. It's got a few little bits to demask on it, and then we'll wrap these bits up, the cast barrel and the alley head, just to keep the finger grease off before the sort of, from now to the customer does anything with it, keep it clean. So please share, like, subscribe, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up and appreciate all the new subscribers we've had lately. We've had over 100 subscribers in the last few days, so I really, really appreciate that, guys. Next, probably, we've got Aston Martin DB4 coming, Morris, MG Y-Type. There's a Hillman Impact there for Colensia restoration. Yeah, whatever it is next time. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow.
Okay, I'll do your voiceovers. So how are you today, Jim?
Nothing wrong with thee. What's up with thee?
What's up with thee? Is that Tinternet working? How are we doing your side?
Yeah, we're going backwards. Your side going backwards as well.
Just.
I'm not ready to come out yet.
It's not what I heard.
I thought you were going to press the button.
I was, but I realised it's not round here.
Why have you done round there?
I can't.
You can spin it.
Not a lot though.
Yeah, but a little bit of that help.
Yeah, Boo says that. A little bit of help.